Today we're making Korean fried chicken, and we sang some karaoke, and we went to a distillery.
We're in Insa in Gowanus with Sohui Kim, who's the owner. We're sitting here with Suvir. You're also a chef?
Supposedly, yes.
Is this a fusion restaurant? Is that why it's called Insa?
No.
What does Insa mean?
It's to greet, to say hello.
When Matt said it first, because this is a primary interest of his, it sounds like incest.
Maybe just to you, Sam.
What are we drinking? What do you drink?
Okay, the soju, I think people like, because it's like Korean vodka, they shoot it. But this you should sip, because I feel like it's so good.
Yeah.
The bad stuff you should shoot, this stuff you should sip.
I'm going to sip it.
Cheers. Kambe.
Kambe.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
So what are you guys
these
making
things.
later?
We're going to make Korean fried chicken.
Awesome.
We're
Inspired
stealing
by
the
yours.
recipe.
Yeah.
Steal the recipe. It's a great
Are we
recipe to
stealing
steal.
her recipe?
You know, we like tried a lot of different batters, and so this is our current recipe that you guys gonna try.
And what makes it different from
I feel
Southern
like it's
fried chicken?
right. So Southern fried chicken. Obviously, some people like the crispy coating, right? I think the thing about Korean chicken is that it's crispy,
Right.
and that it has the
lighter.
external shell, but it's not super thick.
Right.
Yeah.
Like tempura.
No, but nice try. No, I tell you why.
Cheetos.
Kind of. Yeah, kind of.
Right.
And you're close because we coated in the gochujang sauce that's spicy, and that's orange, so you're very close with the
Did we get that?
Cheeto.
We got
Wait,
that.
so is Korean fried chicken typically tossed in sauce like that, or is that just one way to do it?
Okay, so I knew you were going to ask me this smart question, and I know.
What do you mean, like-
Thank you for doing that. So to
Toss
talk
on
about
sauce after you
after
cook it?
it's fried,
like a buffalo
quickly.
chicken, like buffalo
Yes,
wings.
exactly, like
yeah.
buffalo chicken wings, exactly.
Because at Suvir's restaurant, Tapestry, you have a Indian version of fried chicken. How is it different or similar?
Mine
to
is northern fried chicken because I'm from the north.
I'm from the south.
India.
Therein lies the big divide.
Mine, it's just flavor. Mine is not about just frying. It's about bringing a fountain of juice into the brine chicken.
fountain?
Oh, I
of
love that.
juice?
Oh, that sounds
You've never
That
bathed
is
in one?
so-
What?
You've never showered in a
I've never
fountain
heard
of juice?
fried chicken described.
Eat my chicken. We brine it for 2 days in buttermilk with over
2
20
days?
different spices, and then we.
In buttermilk. See, that's the southern tradition, right? It's
Right.
American
Indian
southern
tradition.
tradition. Ah,
in India we
right.
brine in buttermilk.
That's
It's
right, that's
the
right.
Buttermilk chaat, we call
Right.
it, is the ubiquitous marination ingredient.
Right, right.
And we use that with 20 plus spices.
Oh
then
my
we drain it, we dredge it in flour that has another 20 spices, and then we fry it.
Is it a total
wow.
of 40 spices?
No, they repeat it.
fried chicken.
Fried
Oh,
chicken.
that's beautiful.
When you coat it, that's it. I mean, it's fine. It's a
I
fried
like
chicken.
the
I
fried
mean,
chicken.
like-
It's made wet by the sauce.
You wish.
Wait, do all cooks get together and just shit on each other's food?
He just whispered delicious. It is really messy.
These benches are equipped with toilets.
Hannah, loving it. Am I allowed to lick my fingers?
Of course. That's the best part, right?
Don't breathe.
Wait,
Don't worry about the
sushi.
drink coming.
Yeah, please zip them out.
So Matt, Hannah, tell us where we are now.
Now we are we are in the Insa bar. Now we've moved from the dining room to the bar.
What's in
And
the
the
scorpion bowl
bartender.
here?
Scorpion Bowl has pretty much any booze, or every booze that you could ever imagine. It has plum wine, it has gin, it has rum.
This always leads to really bad singing in
You
karaoke.
can blow bubbles into it.
No, do not do that. Oh, dang it.
I don't drink that now. And someday you will make like I am. And someday you will make like I am.
On this fine fall day, I was wondering if maybe you knew what to say.
So we're in Carroll Gardens. I'm gonna go to the Korean greengrocer here.
And what are we picking up?
We need a ton of saucy things. Gochujang, brown rice syrup, soy sauce, mirin, fish sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil, garlic.
That goes all on the chicken?
I was thinking also, let's pick up some daikon that we can make a quick pickle and anything else that might be fun to throw into that.
Daikon.
Yeah.
Here, I'll carry this.
Isn't there something here we need?
That's
Daikon.
something.
Is it big enough?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hannah, what are we getting?
Gochujang.
Which
Which
is?
the,
Goat
red
cheese chung?
Gochujang. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's the red pepper paste, Korean red pepper paste.
And so we need sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds, sesame,
Sesame oil.
mirin.
Yep. Which
What
is
is that?
Sweet cooking wine, but actually you can't get real mirin in
Does
the
it have
US
alcohol
unless
in
you
it?
smuggle it in.
So we shouldn't use it.
No, we're gonna use it.
We still need it
A
for
little
the
bit.
flavor.
You don't have to eat it. So
I'm not going to eat any of
we're
this.
getting rice vinegar
Rice
too,
vinegar.
which is vinegar made from rice.
Rice? This
Yeah.
is how you should present
Like a game show.
like a bottle of wine, like a fine
Could
wine.
be a hand model. It's pretty good actually.
Thanks. This is from the music show.
Oh, I thought maybe you were like self-harming.
Show them your scar, Matt. Speaking of self-harming.
It's not a scar. I just cut myself with a knife.
Matt tried to commit suicide.
The knife that you made.
Jesus, man.
No, it was really sharp. It's no big deal. I didn't get stitches. I should have. But does it affect your guitar playing? No.
Does it affect your guitar making?
Green tea was
Sorry?
good.
Hey Sam, could you get me one more green tea?
Those ones.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna walk out
I
and
can
do
carry it
everyone.
back too.
Matt, what's this?
We got some. They're garlic tips.
Look, the good
Yeah,
garlic
really
chives.
Yeah.
Let's get a little.
Should we
bit of-
slate?
Play that a little.
Well,
Yeah, where's
maybe we can do that with the chickens running around.
we'll get a chicken sound.
Nope.
Slate might be at the distillery.
Doesn't matter.
I got this.
Where are the two cameras?
You got it?
Yeah, no, they've been inside.
Chicken Caesar, take one.
I'm not home.
Can you do the whole thing where you hypnotize them? Try it. You wing them around in a circle.
That's not a nice way to hypnotize them. You can hypnotize them also by like there's a certain spot on their neck or turn them upside down. This is Hillary Chicken and that's Black Betty. Hillary Chicken's molting right now. That's why she looks a little scrawny.
What is molting?
They like lose their feathers and get new ones once a year.
Oh, okay. Just like humans.
I lost my feathers last month. I felt.
Anybody wanna feed some chickens?
Yep.
Come on, feed some chicken. Some play music.
Ow. Chicken. Come on,
Oi.
Hillary, chicken. Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, also, I brought my egg basket so we can get some
You know what?
fresh
There you
eggs
go.
for the fried rice.
Do you buy eggs at all now?
Well, now that I only have the 2, I sometimes have to buy eggs. But when I had 4, I'd never bought eggs.
And who's the boss chicken here?
It used to be Hillary Chicken, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Which one's Hillary?
The red one.
The red one?
Chicken, chicken, chicken. Doing chicken porn. Right, Matt?
I like chicken
Matt,
porn.
You know what you're talking about?
A lot of clucking going on.
Like seemingly from like the pool. They seem to have come from the pool or something. Do they only lay this color egg?
Yeah, each chicken based on their breed will lay one
There,
color.
I've fulfilled a. Oh, that's cool.
They
So how do
are warm.
how do they have eggs without roosters?
No.
The
they
eggs
just
are
dance.
there, they're just not fertilized.
That's the last
Right.
day.
Just
Oh,
like
they're-
the eggs are there.
They're just not fertilized.
It's just external.
This is Brundt Stillhouse, and this is where we make the soju for Insa and Toki soju, which they're 2 different varietals that are a little bit different.
And so this has just the slightest, like, it's like almost a cloud to it. What is that from?
Yeah, so I don't chill filter. A lot of people think that like sediment in a spirit means it's gone bad, or so it's purely like for cosmetic reasons. So people will freeze it, they'll coagulate at the bottom, and they'll filter it out. But you take so much of the taste out, so much of the flavor out.
Can you take us on a tour? Can you
I'd
show
love
us
to.
how-
Yeah, let's do it.
Before we get too drunk.
So this is where it starts. We do all of our whiskeys, soju, rums by weight proportion. So this is our hopper. Load the grain in here.
What's the name of the mold that you use for soju?
Aspergillus orzae.
Oh, so it is the same as
Koji.
koji,
But it's just
the difference
cultivated
is
wildly different. Yeah.
Okay, so it's you were saying it's not cultivated on rice like koji.
Right. It's done on compressed wheat. I use an organic wheat from the Finger Lakes upstate, and what they do is
The Finger Lakes.
Is it Ithaca?
It's
Which lake?
I don't know.
The yeast breaks the sugars into alcohol.
Yeah.
Or just think of it as eating it.
Yeah, yeah. The yeast is
right,
eating
and
it.
alcohol is
So it
like,
farts out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you guys make everything in this one still?
Yeah, so this is a hybrid still. This is a German engineered still called Carl. So we can manipulate the network of pipes here and we can run it as a pot still, which means we will bypass this column and go straight to the condenser.
Does this still get hot?
Yeah.
So have you ever called it hot, Carl?
I like that. I actually call
Are you
it Joe
wondering why you've never called it hot Carl before?
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with the hot Carl.
But now he's called horse cock.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
We're at Sunny's Bar in Red Hook, and I'm talking to my good friend Izzy here, and we're drinking and talking, and so I'm real good at this. So 84 since you've lived here. So the place was like full of hipsters back in like 85.
No.
No.
I hate to ask you, and you don't have to answer, but how much did you buy your house for in 80 whatever? Two.
$35,000.
Nice.
And that was a lot for us then.
Yeah, I bet.
You were here when it was a ticket bars thing, when it was a social club.
And we gave people cards and
Yeah.
honor system.
Right.
I was just talking about that. That's what
Yeah,
I
you were
did.
just
They
telling
just
me.
made a nick on the card. And every
Yeah,
drink was like
and all the
$3,
drinks were
right?
like $4.
Yeah,
$3.
and we would forget to pay all the time, so we'd come back the next week and be like,
Yeah, and that was
"Here's-"
great. There were skipping out.
Oh, really? We would just get too
Got
drunk.
so proud.
And you guys were like a poker club or something, right? Is that why? Like
We'll have it like a club. Yes.
a social club?
Do you want to lick my face in before you go back to work? No?
What did you say, Sam?
Lick his
We
face.
were
It's a
talking
long.
about licking face.
No, because she asked me
You got his
earlier.
face.
Don't say I didn't.
No, I started and then, got busy and I realized.
Izzy's busy, so we should probably let her go.
Yeah.
Izzy's
Dan
busy.
helped me out.
Izzy, thank you for talking to us.
Awesome.
Oh, point the name of the beer away.
Can you do like that?
What are we cooking tonight?
What's the difference between Korean fried chicken and any other fried
Wait, we
chicken?
learned this today.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
but it's okay to talk about it
So
again.
it's a lighter coating, like whereas Southern fried chicken is like really has like a nice bready coating on it. The Korean fried
This is a
chicken has
super
this, like,
thin coating.
super light, super crisp, which we're gonna achieve in a couple different ways. Like we're
Oh,
pre-coating
so are you
it.
battering the
Oh,
thing
and I
now?
think shake it off. It said too.
No, we're not battering. What we're doing is we're just coating them in this stuff.
And then
It's
shake
just-
it off.
Well, it's shaking
Like
it off.
Taylor
but-
Knock it off
Swift.
so that,
Check it out.
and then we're gonna batter it. And in the batter, instead of using all water, we're gonna use part vodka, which keeps the glutens from.
Oh, I gotta get you guys some vodka.
I'm gonna dust the wings with a little bit of salt, cornstarch, and baking powder. And this is just gonna sit on the wings or the chicken for
Just some wings and some drumsticks. Right?
drumsticks, whatever the chicken for like half hour or more before we put them in the wet batter. It's sort of preparing them ahead of time.
Hey man, have you ever made Korean chicken before or Korean fried chicken?
Tons,
This is, Sohui was kind enough to give us her sauce recipe for the chicken that we ate earlier.
And what are you putting
And
in that
now,
sauce?
Now we'll see if I can make it as good as her. That's the
And
kimchi
if
job, the green
not,
chili paste.
it was nice having you on the show.
Yeah.
No, we'll just say it was better, and regardless.
Patronizing us, yeah.
Annie, you're making a quick pickle for the daikon. What is a quick pickle?
So I guess a quick pickle is just any pickle that is meant to be eaten right away. So I'm making a brine with some vinegar, water, salt, and sugar on the stove. I'll heat it up until the salt and sugar dissolve and then pour it over the daikon that we cut up. Basically, as soon as it cools, it's ready to eat.
But isn't a pickle is like something, right? There's a definition, like something is pickled when it is.
Anything that's cured with salt or vinegar.
Oh, okay.
We're making kimchi fried rice. What goes in?
Sorry.
What goes in
What goes in kimchi fried rice?
So kimchi fried rice is one of the Korean comfort foods that I picked up from working with Sohui on her cookbook, actually. And it's just super easy. You use your leftover rice. Actually, day-old rice is better for frying because it's a little drier and it'll get more separated and crispy. And then some chopped up kimchi. And then if you're getting fancy, you can add some butter or season it a little bit with some sugar or rice wine vinegar.
And then an egg.
Get it where you want, and then a fried egg on top.
You throw the egg on top while it's cooking? You just don't leave fry, you just throw it on top? Or you fry it separately?
Personally, I usually sort of push the rice to the side of the pan and then put some extra butter or sesame oil and then fry the egg in that and then slide it out and put it on top of the rice.
And the egg that's going to go on this rice is from Hillary Chicken.
So if you don't have a thermometer, there are several ways to find out how hot oil is for frying, because oil should be about 360 to 375. One of them is to put a wooden spoon in. If the wooden spoon starts bubbling because it's the moisture coming out of the spoon, it's above that temperature. One thing that we just saw but we have never tried is to put a piece of rice. If the rice floats to the surface and starts cooking, then it's above 360.
Can I ask, I'll ask Hannah a question to the camera. Hannah,
No, that doesn't work.
how
How
do you maintain, and then you can look into the camera and be like we're having a conversation. How do you maintain the heat of the oil? You turn it down, I mean.
Oh yeah, I mean you do have to kind of monitor the heat of the oil because once you drop food into it, obviously that's going to lower the temperature. So you might have to crank it up a little bit. But then also you've got that volume of oil, so once it gets hot, it can get a lot hotter a lot faster.
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah, it's just kind of paying attention to the oil, and ideally we would have a deep fry thermometer. But we don't,
right.
So we're winging it.
I guess.
I always try to just like improvise the Korean fried or the kimchi fried rice, but I'm just gonna see what Sohui does.
Is that her?
Oh, that's Sohi's book.
Yeah,
Show us Sohi's book.
This is the advanced copy of the
Does
book.
not come out until November.
Yeah, Rachel Wharton.
Is that her ex-wife? Is it her ex-wife?
We're doing a test. We're doing a test piece.
So it's basically just rice and kimchi and the juice from the kimchi to season it. We can put a little bit of rice wine vinegar or sugar to kind of balance it out.
We're out of rice wine vinegar.
Well, we'll just use the
Unless
juice
we have
from the
another
kimchi.
one.
No, we can just use the juice from the kimchi. This kimchi is pretty tart, so that'll be plenty of flavor.
Let's cut the chicken open and see if it's done.
Let's do it.
And if it is, let's fry up the rest.
Matt, what kind of knife are you using? Oh, Jesus.
You cut through the bone?
I think it needs a little more.
No.
It's pretty close though.
It's pretty close.
It's still hot.
It's still hot and it's still cooking on the inside.
I would take it just a tiny bit further on the next one. But
Yep.
that looks good. And I like the amount of breading. What do you think?
You know what? It's good. So the oil's hot enough. We like the batter and the consistency, which is crispy but not too overtly thick. And so what we're going to do is we're going to throw in
I wouldn't.
add one more.
Okay.
So we're going to throw in a bunch of wings because they're not that big, and we're going to let them sit and see what happens.
That was beautiful.
I know, we're almost there, right?
Yeah. These are darker. I like making fried rice because I feel like it's one of those things that there's not really a right way to do it. You just use whatever you have on hand as long as the rice gets hot and flavorful.
And do you want it like nice and brown?
I mean, I like it to get a little bit crisp,
Okay.
but it's hard when you have a lot. Not like super crisp, but just like here and there.
Yeah, where'd you put the ginger,
Now
Matt?
the rice is like
You bet.
fried, getting a little crispy here and there. I'm gonna add the kimchi. And I'm gonna pour more of the juice off for the color and the flavor.
Nice.
This is Gene,
Our guest.
our guest.
Another guy.
Howdy, y'all.
And Gene's here because he's from Korea, sort of.
Yeah, so I guess I'll let him let out. Yeah, so we let him in.
You're the token
You can
Korean.
tell us what we did wrong when we're
Yeah,
done with this.
exactly.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna fry an egg.
All right.
I'm gonna fry a bunch of eggs.
Oh,
actually.
Matt,
So
do you
this
want
is
to
our-
swing around
our
for
egg
that?
moment.
Egg moment.
I'm gonna use a lot of
Wow,
butter.
look how much butter.
That's, now that.
Woo! You can always pour some out, but it's nice to have the option.
You think the butter pound.
Yeah, it was a little too much.
Okay, now how to crack an
I
egg.
just want like you crack it on something flat and not too hard, so that you just get like a nice line around it, and then we'll break it open. Look at that beautiful.
Beautiful egg, actually, huh? Chickens will eat chicken, won't they?
Yep.
They'll eat anything.
People will
They're
eat
total
people.
herbivore.
Yeah, they will. I will.
I mean, with or without the knowledge, I mean, we have no way of knowing.
You think you have ever?
Eating people?
I don't know.
I don't think you have, but maybe.
You don't think?
Nah.
Maybe a little piece of a person, like
might
someone
have-
chopped off their finger.
You might have gotten the fingertip, but I think the amount of it is so
Don't you
slight.
think it's unlikely that I haven't eaten like part of a person, like in a hot dog?
Maybe fingernails and dead
Does that
skin
even
you
count?
chewed off probably count for more people than you've ever
My
eaten. anything
own-
else. Yeah.
I don't eat my fingernails. You eat your fingernails,
I just don't have very good fingernails. Yeah.
but you do eat them.
Sure, if I could, I'd rip them off. I would chew them up in little bits.
All right, that
Yeah,
is
nice,
good
like,
because I want the
stone
yolk
ball.
still runny. See?
Perfect.
We're gonna poop,
Oh my
right?
goodness.
And
Wow.
the extra butter for flavor.
I'm loving it.
All right, that's probably enough eggs, right?
Yeah.
Some good eggs.
I mean,
Nice. Now, do
chicken
you also
there,
put
yeah.
jojujin sauce with that?
You know, it's totally not Korean, but I would probably put sriracha.
Oh, okay. I have sriracha.
Or some mayonnaise.
It's in Korea, but only the South Korea.
you possibly are the worst food stylist.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to.
Fucking seen
I'm not trying to style. I'm making you a plate so you can eat. Jesus.
Those are really good, you guys.
Well, wait, where's that?
Chicken's excellent.
Oh wow.
Slurpee?
We did a
Slurpee.
really good job.
Yeah, good.
This is good.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Cooklyn where we did some Korean food. Drank a little bit, cooked some. Thanks for coming.
Really great fried chicken.
Hold on. Somebody like that.
All right. Cut. Wrap.